Welcome to Match Fishing Masterclass questions. You join me today again with Grant Albutt. The reason I've got Grant back on is because I've been asked to ask Grant specifically a question. So that's what I'm doing. How you doing, Grant? You alright?
I'm alright, mate, yeah. Ask Grant.
Ask Grant, yeah. We'll have to start a new series, Ask Grant.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I'm feeling this lockdown thing today, mate.
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing now is the weather's come good, innit? So it's like, we all want. Imagine how many fish are on top now.
To be fair, it's not so much the fishing that's doing my head in, 'cause I'm used to going away with work and not fishing. It's the more getting out of the house that's doing my head in.
Yeah.
I've got the kids I have, and I don't want to risk them. I don't think it's worth it.
No, I mean, obviously we've got dogs. My wife breeds dogs, so we've always walked our dogs. So we don't, we still walk them. But then obviously you get a bit of fake news. Like I had a message come through the other day of a sound video of this woman saying what's going on and there's going to be babies dying and everything. And it probably was a lot of fake news, but you sort of think, is that going to happen? Like, it's going to peak on Thursday, and you think, God, what? I'm not going to walk with dogs even.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's funny. There's a lot of bullshit going on out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, keep saying it to everyone, and I know this is completely irrelative to what we're talking about, but I put a post on yesterday. Yeah. As you know about the window cleaner.
Oh yeah.
Now, I know it's relative to what we're going to chat about today, but I just wanted to put it out there that one for sure thing for me is I wouldn't stop anybody from working. Everybody's got to go to work, and everyone's got to earn their money, put food on the table. I've had one person say he had a lot of respect for me, and now he doesn't. Now, I have sent that man a message. Listen, anyone who knows me, I've got respect for everybody, and I will go out my way to help anybody, including what we have done as well with children. Yeah. And when I move to hopefully what I'm trying to buy now, I'll be all for the kids. You know what I mean? And it really didn't upset. It upset me because he said he's lost all respect for me. Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, that window cleaner and his mate, they never had gloves on. They're walking across people's property. They're touching everything. So I approached him and said, "Look, do you think you should be working? Is it essential that you work? Coming across my driveway and all the rest of it." So I asked him not to. Now, there was a massive debate on it. Now, I get that. There's people who were sort of with me and there was people who weren't. Yeah. So I just wanted to put the record straight here that I don't want anyone not to work because there's millions of people that need to go to work. Yeah. I'm in the same boat as everybody else. I've got no income coming in. Yeah. I've still got all this to pay for. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? For what he said to me, as a fellow angler, I've lost all respect for you. Yeah. Well, then that's fine. That's up to you, mate. Take yourself off my page. Don't befriend me. You befriended me. I didn't befriend you. Yeah. Right. So I have got an opinion, and I do get pissed off with things. Yeah. I'm only here to help everybody else out. Yeah. Anybody can ring my number anytime, and I will help anybody with anything I can. Yeah. So. And I can
vouch for that. To be fair.
I don't like getting raged up about things, but it annoys me when. I'm here to help people. I just ask people's opinion. And it doesn't matter what opinion they have, I was just asking. Yeah. He wasn't doing the right thing, so I approached him. Yeah. End the story. Yeah. And people want to fall with me over that, that's fine. Yeah. I don't have a problem with it. But I will do anything for anybody, and anybody who knows me knows that. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, I think 90% of people, anyone who actually knows you anyway, Grant, will understand. You know what I mean? You like to express your opinions. I don't think anything you say is unfair. I've never seen an unfair comment from you. But you do wear your heart on your sleeve, and if you've got something to say, then you'll say it. And I think that's the best way to be. I agree with you. If you're a window cleaner, you shouldn't be cleaning windows at the end of the day. You've got to go to someone else's property to do that, which you're then putting them in danger. You could go to Aldi or Tesco, who are screaming out for people to work at the moment, and they will give you a job for over £9 an hour. So that's a choice that people have got. If they want to work, there's jobs there that can help the country still go. You know what I mean? Still work.
Yeah. The other thing as well, there was another guy, and I can't remember his name now. Come on and said, look, he's got a window cleaner. He's had his windows cleaned. He doesn't touch anything. And we pay him online. He hasn't got to knock the door. And I said, brilliant. That's doing it properly. These two guys weren't doing it properly.
Yeah, they was in the van together and
I'm all for people going back to work and earning money. I need to go. I could go to work tomorrow. The old South Birmingham. I can get plenty of work up there with my cousin.
Yeah.
I'm having the public every day. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to put my life.
It's not worth it.
My kids.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's really not worth it.
You know, all that money we're going to earn is no good to you if you're dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you've got to put food on the table, but you don't want to put a dose of coronavirus on the table as well. That's
exactly.
the thing.
We probably will never catch it. I had a conversation with Rob Wright yesterday. You know, and I said to him, look, I don't want to have an argument. I don't want to fall out with anybody. Yeah. And he said the same. He said, I don't want to argue. I said, and I totally understand what everybody, including Rob, was saying.
Yeah.
People need to go to work and earn money. I get that. I totally understand it. If you're going to go to work, do it properly.
No, but what people don't understand is, Grant, my missus has had 10 patients this week die. Whereas normally, it's rare if she gets one. Yeah. So, but only out of them 10 patients this week who have died, only one of them has been written off with coronavirus. Although she knows them 10 patients have died through corona, only one of them has gone into the statistics. So you work that out. How many numbers don't we know about? So I'm just going to leave that there anyway. I think we've talked about it enough. People get the message.
I just wanted to put it out there, mate. Because I wouldn't want to upset anybody, and I'm here to help people. I'm here to help with advice and products and whatever I can do for anybody. I'm always there for anybody. You know that.
Yeah. I know that, mate. I know that. But yeah. So I've got, as I was saying, I've got a question directly for you, and it's off Stephen Porter. So the question is, he says, question for Grant, could you ask him what's his preferred ground bait throughout the year, especially during winter months? So what mixes he uses and why he uses them in certain situations?
Can't tell you, mate, it's a secret.
Top secret.
No, I'm only joking. So obviously, this is obviously to you, Steve. I hope you're well and safe anyway, mate, first of all. So I've got 3 ground baits that I use, but obviously, like you say, for different situations. My go-to ground baits at the minute, and this hasn't been out that long, but obviously it has been out a few months, is the silverfish, swim stim silverfish, the dark mix. So I use that with swim stim black, amino black, and I will mix them 50-50. Now, I have been putting a little tiny bit of F1 sweeting, only because it smells that beautiful. I don't put a lot in, and I mean, I'm talking a sprinkle. Yeah. Just a cup. When you put your ground bait in your bowl, just sprinkle a bit across the top, so you just cover the top surface. That is it. Because this is so strong, and in the winter, you want to smell, but I think you want to smell, but you don't want too much of a smell, because if it's too potent, it might scare your fish away, if you know what I mean. Whereas with, if you've just got the 2 dark ground baits, obviously them 2, you've got a bit of an aroma smell, but they can't really see it, if you know what I mean. So they come over the top of it, feeding on your particles and stuff like that, but they can't really see it, if you know what I mean. But if you put something like that in on its own, because it's yellow, sometimes it could frighten them. Fish get a bit spooky in the winter, do you know what I mean? It's all about sort of trying to keep them in your peg, and I believe if it's too bright, they will. That's why a lot of people use black in the winter. Yeah. 1, because the lake might be clear, but 2, it's not so in your face, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's quite discreet. Pardon? It's quite discreet. Yeah, it's quite discreet, mate, yeah. So them are my 2, and I have had a lot of success over the winter. Yeah. I have had some bad matches as well, especially in the Midlands. I've had some disasters, but when they're on it, them 2 mixes I would go to every single time. Yeah. Or it's 1 mix, but it's just 2 ground baits. Yeah. Why would you add the amino black to the silverfish, Grant? Because that isn't as black as that. So that's quite dark. Yeah. It is almost black, like a grey, sort of dark grey. But this is actually obviously black. Okay. It just darkens this one up a little bit more. Okay. If you know what I mean. Yeah. So and trust me, when you mix, that's lovely on its own. Yeah. The swim silverfish, but when you mix them together, you obviously got a bit more fish meal in this. Yeah. A lot more fish meal. Yeah. Obviously, skimmers and bream, they like a lot of fish meal. Yeah. Or they love fish meal. Yeah. The other one I would add to it, and I have used this at Larford a lot, is the halibut marine.
Yeah.
So obviously my other mix. So that I would use them to the majority of the time.
Yeah.
When I'm fishing for bigger bream, should I say, like Larford bream,
yeah.
I have fished that quite a bit. I've had a lot of success with the halibut marine and the swim stim green.
Yeah.
Now, you probably say that's a lot of fish meal. Yeah, this is obviously a big fish meal. And another fish meal with it. So actually you got double fish meal there.
Yeah. Are we still on the winter here? Are these still your winter mixes?
I would still, only, so at Larford I would go to these. I would use these two at Larford.
Yeah.
Just because the bream are a bit bigger there.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of success on this and I didn't want to change my mix because it's like anything you get, like I'll use that at Medlands and other places. But these two mixes I've been using at Larford for a few years now. And I've had a lot of success. I've caught a lot of fish from pegs that you wouldn't normally catch from.
Yeah.
Anything like that, it's a crap rule, but I've used this mix.
Yeah.
Put a few micros in with it or whatever, just a few.
Yeah.
Into a single maggot on the hook, and I've caught like 40 odd pound off with these two mixes. Yeah. Mixing them 50-50 together, and I've had a lot of success on that.
Yeah. You won the Wilden Winter League as well, didn't you? Fishing just ground bait every round.
No, Wilden was them two mixes, mate. Yeah. So black and swivel fish, and I put a few people onto these, and I have caught a lot of fish on it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So the Wilden one would have been that mix as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it mixes up, and absolutely lovely, mate. Honestly, it does. It's so fluffy, and you can have it as wet as you like. You know what I mean? Or as dry as you want.
Yeah.
But I'm not just saying it because I'm with Dynamite.
Yeah.
I am, saying it because I'm with Dynamite, if that makes sense. But, I only use ground baits that work for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of ground baits in the range, but I find the swim stim range and the halibut one are fantastic ground baits. Yeah. No expense spared with the ingredients, you know what I mean? It's real good ingredients, milled really well. They're just absolutely lovely ground baits.
Yeah. The person asking the question obviously knows that you're sponsored by Dynamite, so they must like Dynamite products. So you haven't got to really justify why you're using them. He's asked you the question, so.
Yeah, no, that's fine. There's lots of ground baits out there. I don't get to use other ground baits because obviously when you're sponsored, you use what you're choosing to use. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not what you give to, but what I choose to use, and the swim stim range is my go-to ground bait. Yeah. And they've worked really well.
So it didn't specify whether it was silverfish or carp that he was talking about. So are they your silverfish ground baits?
They're my silverfish ground baits, but in the summer, them are the other two ground baits I use: swim stim green and halibut marine. Yeah. These are nice fish meal ground baits. So obviously skimmers and that, they love them anyway. Yeah. But even in the winter, in the summer, these are perfect for your carp fishing.
Yeah. Brilliant. Absolutely. I know Nick Speed swears by that mix.
Yeah, Nick used to use, I'm pretty sure he used to use these two for his margin.
Yeah, I think he uses them for everything.
Yeah. I mean, you will not go wrong with them two ground baits. Yeah. Use them together, or even on their own. You can use them on their own, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I just like to mix them together, so I've got a double fish meal going on. Okay,
so what... I was going to ask Nick this question from me, to be honest, but why them two ground baits? I've got an idea why.
Just because obviously that is halibut. That's just halibut pellets crushed. Yeah. And you know how they're quite oily and it's quite heavy. That is. And then I just make it out just for the colour. Yeah. So basically, you've got bits of you got your ground bait. You put swim some green with it. You'll see all the flecks of green that are in it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's like anything, mate. It's just a personal choice. Yeah. When I joined them, I had all the ground baits. I had a look at them and I mixed them all up and I mixed them two together and I thought, you know what? That'll do for me. That's the one. Hang on.
Yeah, I know so, that marine halibut. It's quite sticky, and if I were putting that in my mix, it's to like you said, if I'm fishing for bigger fish, and to make the mix more sticky. So if I'm putting it on a method, I'll add more marine halibut just for the binding capacity, like.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Absolutely fantastic. In fact, they do one. Obviously, I was working with a factory for a few waiting to do what I'm going to be doing, hopefully. And so I got to see everything at the factory. So you know when you see a company and you think, I wonder how big they are. But going and working there and seeing them mill the ground baits from the pellets or whatever what they do to get to the ground bait is unbelievable. To see all the ingredients and stuff that goes into everything. Obviously, I can't tell you too much.
Yeah.
They do a tiger nut. They like the syrups. They do
CSL.
No, this is a rehydration liquid tiger nut one.
Yeah.
There's like 10 ingredients that goes into a little bottle.
Yeah. Andy May showed me a bottle the other day, and he called it CSL. I don't know what CSL stands for, but it was carb liquid food. It was this tiger nut.
CSL,
yeah, I don't know what that is, but
I don't know if I've got one here, but I've got one here. So like this one, I mean you can't see it now because the bottle has gone a bit funny.
Yeah. But
this is a tiger liquid, right? So it's actually yellow.
Yeah.
So when I've seen carp anglers, they pour it into the edge.
Yeah.
And honestly, mate, you can't believe it goes down into a big cloud and just sits on the bottom.
That's the one Andy showed me.
Probably was that.
It was that.
I can't remember if it was Rob Hughes or Mark Bartlett. They put me onto this.
Yeah.
You got to shake it a bit. It's like when you see it in the factory, it sits there and obviously everything settles.
Yeah.
As soon as you shake it, you wouldn't, honestly, the difference it makes. The smell is just beautiful.
So is that CSL?
This is a CSL liquid, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a sweet tiger.
Yeah.
They do quite a few. They do a worm one as well, and they do other ones.
I used the worm one last year.
Yeah.
It absolutely stinks.
In the van. Yeah, the tiger nut one is beautiful. And what I've been doing, I've got a minute. So look at I've just got them. I don't know if I have. No, I haven't. So what I've done, been at working at Dynamite. Some clear tubs. I had some of these clear tubs.
Yeah.
And what I did, I put some 4 mils, 6 mils, and 8 mils in these. So I've sort of filled them up halfway.
Yeah.
And I got the they do the syrups we do. Well, we do a tiger nut one. Again, it's not in here, I don't think.
What, like an oil? Pellet
typical
oil?
I think, for now, we're going to chat about this sort of stuff. It's like, so it comes in that bottle. Comes in one of them bottles. It's called tiger nut oil.
Yes, I've seen it, yeah. I've seen it.
Tiger nut oil. So just cover your pellets in oil.
Yeah.
Just put it back on. Like that, and just shake them.
Yeah.
And that oil will sink into your pellets, and I use them then as hookers. When you're fishing hard pellet.
Yeah.
I've got 4, 6 baits all oiled up.
Yeah.
In tiger nut oil.
Yeah.
Also, when I'm fishing a pellet waggler, when you're fishing a pellet waggler, you keep casting all the time. Eventually, 2 or 3 casts, your pellet comes off.
Yeah.
Because the water's got into it. With soaking them in oil like that, obviously they last longer. You could probably chuck it 20 times, maybe more.
Yeah. Goes all soggy, doesn't it, the pellet normally?
Yeah. It doesn't break the pellet down.
Yeah.
That's another good thing.
Yeah. Do you band your pellets, Grant? Yeah,
I used to lasso them.
Yeah.
Still do a little bit of lassoing, but mainly bands now, mate. It's just quicker.
Why a lasso? Why a pellet band? I got asked that question the other day, and I just said pellet band.
Yeah, pellet band. When you strike, it depends on the size of your pellet. Your band, it will come off. Every time you strike, it will come off. With a lasso, it doesn't come off. Yeah. I can strike as hard as I like, especially with an oil pellet. Yeah. And it won't come off.
Yeah.
Cast it 40 times, it won't come off. With a band, it will come off. So when you chuck it out, sometimes if you whip it out there, it will come off when you cast.
Yeah.
It will certainly come off. It will certainly come off if your band's not tight enough on the strike.
Yeah.
With a band, with a lasso, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't for me anyway. Depends how you time.
It's lasso every day of the week, then, really.
Yeah, it just can be a bit
fiddly.
It can be a bit fiddly, like getting them right, like. But
yeah, and that's why I've stayed away from them. To be honest, bands are just so easy, aren't they?
They are easy, mate. And obviously, nowadays, ready tie hooks, ready to go.
Mm.
They're just, it's all out there, isn't it? You can just buy them off the shelf now.
Yeah, I might start using them myself. To be honest, I really can't be bothered to tie hooks. It's one thing I don't like doing.
No, preparation is it's not for the faint-hearted. To be fair,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I can sit down. I'll be honest with you, and I can just keep tying until I'm bored.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can do a lot in one day. Do you know what I mean? But I have to motivate myself to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I won't mention his name because he doesn't really do it anymore. So, but he does it for me. He ties my hooks for me. I can't even tell you how good they are.
Yeah.
He's absolutely brilliant. I've never seen anything like it. So, like for instance, the fishing bandy casters, right? Normally, when you've tied, you know, you've got your band on and you're catching, say, I don't know, £50 or less, and then your band starts to move out. It's not sitting right.
Yeah.
I've bought hundreds of pounds on these, and it never moved.
No.
Never moved.
I wish I had someone to tie my hooks.
Pardon?
I wish I had someone to tie my hooks.
Well, I've got some. I'll get one out. I'll show you. Guru box. I'll just pull it off the thing to show you.
Yeah.
How good these hooks are. Don't know if you can see that. Let me know.
Can a bit. If you put your hand behind it, I'll be able to see it. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, that's nice. That the band's right on the hook, isn't it?
Honestly, I can't. I won't tell you his name, but when I speak to him next, if he wants me to mention his name, I will. Because I can't tell you how good them are.
Yeah.
I couldn't tie it that good.
Yeah. Could see it then against your t-shirt.
It's just, I mean, it's just perfect where the band sits perfectly underneath.
Yeah, it's good.
And even if you've caught a load of fish, it don't move.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Very, very good at what he does.
Brilliant. Right, we're going way off topic now. And as me and you always do. Anyone who doesn't know, me and Grant have these conversations all the time, don't we? Like, always on the phone.
But the thing is, it started off with ground bait, and we've gone into lots of things. So we're getting more than they expected to get. So.
Yeah, brilliant. What is there any products that you're most looking forward to getting out to use this year? When we can get out.
I mean, obviously, I've got some stuff ready to quickly chat to you about, and it was the sticky pellet syrups.
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of people out there, and including myself here, that have sometimes you've messed your 2 meals up or whatever.
Yeah. Or
your 4 meals, depends. A lot of people use 4 meals as well, method. These are absolutely fantastic. So obviously, it is what it says. It is a sticky pellet syrup. So if you've messed your pellets up, or they're too dry, stick some of this on it, pour it across the top, and mix all your pellets up.
Yeah. You know, I'm a bit weird, Grant, when it comes to this, but you know, whenever I get a new product, the first thing I do is try it myself. And you know what I like about the Dynamite products? You know, something sweet. Obviously, you can eat it all because I know in the bait industry now, especially now in the last couple of years, they're governed that they have to use certain products, so it's not toxic.
Yeah.
But I actually tried the products, and the F1 sweet stuff. So even the pellet soak, you dip some on your finger, put it on your tongue. I guarantee, I'll only feed the fish stuff in a, you know what I mean, in the loosest term possible. If I like it, the fish that I'm catching like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The other thing with these as well, and it's not really a plug, it's just to tell you the truth. The Swim Stims pellet soak as well.
Yeah.
Now that's a soak and that's a syrup.
Yeah.
They smell exactly the same.
Yeah.
Because they use exactly the same flavourings that they're doing there.
Yeah.
They work alongside each other,
Yeah,
and that goes through all of the syrups.
Yeah.
And so obviously they do a syrup and a pellet. Sorry.
Yeah.
They do the
Pellet
soak
and a syrup. Yeah.
So they all complement each other. So they do a betaine, they do a krill.
Yeah.
And they're all the same. So the
I haven't had a chance to use that sticky syrup yet, or whatever it's called. Pellet syrup. I haven't had a chance to use. Is that out yet?
Yeah, they're out now, mate. Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, that's really funny. You could drink that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
no,
I guarantee you could though. I actually taste the products I use. I do. Don't get me wrong. Some of them don't taste the best because they're like octopus and all that.
Yeah, I know Andy May loves the F1. He loves it.
It's my favourite, the F1.
Yeah. I mean, they're beautiful, mate. They are. their products are very, very good.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be the first. If anybody ever asks me a question, and if I don't like the product, I'll always I'll tell them why I don't like the product, and that's why I don't use it. I only use products that work for me.
Yeah.
And I think they're really good. I've got the whole range that I can use. I only use a certain amount of the range, you know what I mean? Because one, I don't want to go having all stuff that I'll probably never use, because that's just, to me, that's just greed and just blocking my knowledge up if I only use certain. I like my fishing, like I said the other night, I have like 5 or 6 patterns of floats. I like to keep it all simple.
Yeah. I'm the same, I like to keep things simple. Yeah.
So,
brilliant. Have you used them Wowzers yet? I've just started using them.
I haven't used them yet. I've had samples of them, and actually, I've got all the sizes. I mean, I've got a couple here actually just on the shelf. These are the new 9mm. These are.
Yeah.
But I love the colour of them. Is fantastic. Obviously, that's why they've called them Wowzers, because we needed a bright one.
Yeah.
Because the other ones, obviously, the speedy ones are washters.
Yeah.
But we needed a bright one. Yeah. You know, so they will probably add to the range, because I think we need a yellow one, in my opinion. Yeah. The white ones are very, very white.
Yeah.
Very standoutish. But yeah, they're very similar to the washters.
Yeah.
They're just brighter.
Yeah. I've been using them 2 colours, but in the 7mm. 9mm is a bit. I'm not a really dead aggressive angler. You know what I mean? I like to fine everything down. Like whereas you'll use big baits and 0.25 hook lengths. But I don't own 0.25 line. I don't own it. The highest I own is 0.19. Yeah, because I don't. That's just me.
I've never. If I, especially summertime, always summertime. Them fish are really hungry.
Yeah.
For instance, pellet waggler, you're chucking a pellet waggler out, it hits 9 times out of 10. Yeah, like them. You're going to get a block instantly. You've got to sit and wait for it, and generally you might have to really. Pellet waggler fishing is very busy fishing.
Yeah. You've
got to keep going in and out all the time. And I would use like a 9mm like that on a big hook, like a 10. If you're allowed to use a 10.
An orange hook bait?
Most of the 12 anyway, to be fair. Pardon?
What, you'd use an orange hook bait on the pellet waggler?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, why not? Just snatching it. What it is, it's like a plop in it, so you float a plop, and then you bait up. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. Plop are just greedy, they're just pigs, aren't they?
Yeah.
So there's like, what's that noise? Grab it. If you know what I mean? Or they won't grab it.
Yeah.
But that's what I've got a cool bag full of bait.
Yeah.
Wattles, washters, pellets, pop-ups.
Yeah.
I carry so much different variety of baits because you need to be in the changes all the time. You don't. I can't get a bite on a pellet. You put a white Wowzer on, it might make the difference. I've caught a lot of fish on a 10mm white boiler.
Yeah.
On pellet. Yeah, I might chuck it 100 times.
Yeah.
On a hard day, there's loads of carpet. 100 times, you might get 1 or 2 bites.
Yeah.
But then 1 or 2 bites could make the difference for you.
Yeah. Fair enough. I've not got a feature of pellet waggler fishing on my channel, like, so we'll have to. That's something we could look into doing.
Yeah, definitely, mate. So in your day, just put it out there to see what people want. I'm more than happy to do or help anybody out with whatever they want us to see us do. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
And I'm no good at guessing, mate. It's absolutely unreal. I think, people will want to see this. I put it out. The ones that I think will be popular, the videos, they're not very popular. Then I go and do a video off the cuff, and it flies like. It's mad.
Yeah.
Mad. See, it is important to ask people what they want to see.
Yeah, you've got people who, they love method fishing, or they love waggler fishing, or they love fishing short on a pole, on hard pellets. So everyone's different, aren't they?
Yeah.
But just see what people want. I'm more than happy to go out and do a waggler feature and show them, everything.
Yeah.
No secret. We don't have secrets. I'll show anybody anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, be good.
But now you've started going off subject and diving into little bits and bobs. You probably find I'll get asked, can you ask Grant this? Can you ask Grant that?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, obviously we were going to talk about groundbait today, but we've gone on to other things and even hook lengths, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, it's good. People are sitting there doing nothing. A lot of people now are doing videos. I don't do videos on my own. And probably people won't believe this, but it's just confidence. I don't know if I want to do them, and then I don't get the views and stuff. I'd rather do this kind of thing. And I'm sure I will do videos on my own, but
I've not told anyone this ever, but I'm a mega confident person. You know, I think you've got to be confident in yourself. However, you know, when you're approaching anglers and you're asking them to do your features and stuff like that, like I have got a confidence thing. Like there's probably loads of anglers sitting at home thinking, you know, I'm an absolute superstar. And he's not asked me to do a feature for him. Well, that's probably because I haven't got the courage to ask you. The reason why I say this, I haven't told anyone this, but you'll know who it is actually. Adam Wakelin, yeah. So my feeder features, I want to get well-known feeder anglers on. So I spoke to Steve Ringer. Steve said, "Yeah, I'll do you a feature, no problem at all. Just wait until I get." He had a bit of stuff to do with Guru. Wait until I get that out of the way, then we'll go out. And I thought, you know what? If Steve Ringer's going to do me a feature, then I'll bet the whole England team will do me a feature. So Steve was first on my lick. Tick VG. Got Steve. Spoke to Adam Wakelin, next on my list. Hi Adam, being so you're in the England team, blah, 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 I'd love for you to do me a feature. And he just messaged me back saying, absolutely flat out, send me 400 quid and I'll do you one. And I just thought, you know what? He just confirmed what I thought. That's why my confidence was quite low to ask anglers. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's stuff like that. £400. £400, yeah. £400. Really. And you know what, Grant? You know, it doesn't bother me. I'd actually pay it. I would pay it. But for someone who's representing their country, and for someone who should be a good ambassador to the sport, and that's why I've not really gone there with anyone else. I've not told anyone that, like, but and just to finish it off, he thought he was funny and he put it in a WhatsApp group taking the piss. So that I'll never ever ask Adam Wakelin for another favour again, like, and I'll leave it there. But that's going on to the confidence thing. You know what I mean? We should all be out there to help each other out.
You know my feelings on the man anyway, so you don't need me to about
leave it there. But I think that is a good way to end the video, and anyone who stayed till the end would have got that little snippet. So thanks very much, Grant, for letting us ask you some more questions. And
very welcome.
I'll see you soon, pal. All right.
Yeah. Talk to you, mate. Stay safe, Grant. Everybody.
Stay safe, everyone. Catch you later.
Ta-ra, mate. Ta-ra.